Welcome into Lake Norman Charter High School, the home of the Knights, as we got some conference basketball action here on a Tuesday evening. I'm Zane Metz alongside me, David Solomonson, as the visiting Pine Lake Prep Pride face your Lake Norman Charter Lady Knights. The Lady Knights come into this game undefeated, not only in conference, but overall. As Reese Long will be taking the tip for the Knights. Davis, the Lady Knights have really blown out every team they played at home this season. What's the key factor to continue that tonight?
I think the Knights, they have a really strong identity. I think they've been able to establish that from that week one. They play hard defense, they take really smart shots, and they'll attack you at the rim. And I think if they can execute on all those facets tonight, it'll be another W in the books.
Wills with the missed three. Long got the rebound. Now she has the rock. Drives in. Righty floater off the glass. No good. Janice fighting for the rebound. She loses it. It's going to be Pine Lake basketball. Bickley with the ball, top of the key. 30 seconds gone, still scoreless.
Knights doing a great job in that zone.
Bickley, corner three. Just a little bit too long. And a foul on the floor. It's going to be the first foul for either ball club this evening.
As Coach Porter, obviously you had an electric 2025 start of that season. Going into 2026, you had the winter break. You've had a little time off. What do you think, as this first game they've had back, what do you think they need to execute on?
You just got to refocus the girls, say, hey, we've started out the season so hot, but we still have a mission, and a lot of our story is unwritten.
Right.
And really, you could say the true season starts now. You got non-conference, that's already gone, but the conference play and obviously the state playoffs, that's when those games truly matter. And a win tonight would start out 2026 very nicely for these undefeated Lady Knights. Minute gone, still scoreless. Beaver rolling in, crossover.
Oh, great
Up
move.
And no good off the front iron. Maybe look like a foul right there, but no call. It's going to stay with the Pride. Beaver's the inbounder. And intercepted by Janice. The senior going the other way. Up and blocked away.
Sent that back to last Tuesday. We're still on break.
Pride going the other way. Up, no good off the back iron. Wills with the long rebound now. The Lady Knights going the other way. Maggie Kurtz lefty lay off the glass, no good. Courtney with the rebound, off the glass and good. And the Lady Knights finally get on the scoreboard with a fast break bucket.
Yeah, and obviously it's great to get on the scoreboard first, but they've wasted a lot of those possessions. You see Reese Long get the steal there.
As great job anticipating that pass into the paint and taking it away. A sloppy possession from the Pride. Gives the ball back to the Lady Knights.
Reese Long, just a phenomenal defender. She has so much IQ. She does a great job of calculating that next step and being able to reach it before the defender even has a chance.
Janice off the glass and good. Good pass right there from Colantonio. Lady Knights up 4-0 early.
Beaver, she'll take it down. Drive middle.
I don't know what she was trying to do there. Great defense, though, from the Lady Knights. And the ladies in white going the other way. Courtney to Long in the corner. Three ball. No good, just a little bit too strong. Rebound by Colantonio out to Janice. Pump fakes, drives in. Righty lay off the glass and good.
One.
Kelly Janice with the and one. It's a 6-0 Lady Knights lead early.
And this is looking like a tale as old as time.
Yes. As these Lady Knights, they get on teams early and do not let up, pedal to the metal, especially here in conference play this season.
Yeah, and you just see they play so quickly. You can just get buried by the points. Those quick turnovers, those fast possession points, and you look at it now. It's a 6-point lead or a 7-point lead now. Kylie Janice making that free throw.
As Janice finishes the three-point play, Lady Knights set up in some full court press, but the Pride break it. Up and no good from Holland. Off the glass yet again, no good. Holland gets the rebound. We'll see if the Pride can capitalize on the second chance points. Holland in the corner. Almost a travel right there.
Yeah.
And now Beaver will slow things down.
Yeah, it looked like she was doing a little two-step.
Up and no good. Rebound by the senior Long. She gets doubled in the corner and finds Courtney with the bounce pass. Driving in, takes it herself. Lefty lay off the glass, too strong. Rebound by Colantonio to Long. And that one's money. A 9-0 Lady Knights lead early. 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. And a hounding full court press now on the way.
Courtney dribbled down, almost untouched to
Yeah.
get that layup. Obviously, she didn't connect, but I think Pine Lake just struggling with that interior defense early on in this game.
The Lady Knights up 9-0, 4:52 remaining in the first quarter, trying to stay undefeated in their first game of 2026. Back here from the break, Lady Knights lead 9-0 over the Pine Lake Prep Pride. It's taken away by Courtney into Long, up and no good. Maybe a little bit too open right there from Long, uncharacteristic miss.
And
the Lady Knights keep possession, then they get it taken away. Wow, this game's back and forth right now like Marty Supreme in ping pong.
I was about to say, going right back and forth. I feel like I'm Kevin O'Leary.
As Courtney will draw the foul and have 2 shots at the line.
I guess Pine Lake feels like Kevin O'Leary, the way they're getting spanked.
That's going to be the second team foul on the Pride here in the first quarter. And 2 shots on the way from the junior. First one in and out.
You look at how unselfish this Knights team is, though. They do a great job of just communicating, moving the ball around. It's not a me game, it's a we game. And I feel like Coach Porter's done a great job of installing that into this team. And that's proven it on the court with the success they've had this season.
A jump ball off the rebound. It's going to stay Lady Knights' possession. Colantonio will be the inbounder. Finds Janice. 1 bounce, 2 bounce. Looks for Kurtz in the post. Can't find her. And gets blocked away. It's going to stay with the Lady Knights. I think Janice thought it was going to be Pine Lake basketball.
Yeah.
But it stays with your Knights.
Great hustle job by the ref there.
Yeah.
You know, as we kick off this 2026 season, we just want to give a shout out to our athletic director Schlegel, Officer Bo, the incredible people. Of course,
Lando on the camera.
who we love and adore so much.
Along with the rebound, up and fouled.
But yeah, just shout out the entire LNC Sports Network staff, everyone who's been able to make this possible. We're hoping for a great rest of this 2026 season, and we're really excited to have y'all with us.
Yeah, 5 home games remaining, this being one of them. As Long will make the first of 2 free throws. A 10-0 Lady Knights lead here early on in the first half. And Long makes the second. Lady Knights in a full court press now, taken away by Long. 1 bounce off the glass and good. The Pine Lake Pep Pride have no answer for this full court press so far this evening.
They are just smothering the Pride.
They finally do break it. Beaver layup, too strong. And Janice with the rebound. Colantonio up court to Long. Lefty lay, too strong. Kurtz with the rebound, off the glass and good. Great anticipation by the sophomore Kurtz.
And if you're in this situation as the Pride, be stripped away.
It's going to be a jump ball, and we'll stay with the Pride. I mean, really the Pride, once they get trapped in that corner there on the full court press,
Yeah.
I mean, they're toast.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a little fly in a glue trap. There's not going anywhere.
Tries to get it up court. Colantonio with the steal, but she loses it. As Pine Lake just nothing on offense this evening. Long, lefty, lay off the glass and good. The Lady Knights up 17-0 early. And then Davis, Kelly Janice with the steal. 19-0 early. We were just talking about it. When the Lady Knights get on you, they do not stop.
And they have a chance again.
Pine Lake looking for their first points. It's up, and it's good.
And that's exactly what I think the Pride was looking for, getting those open shots.
They just got to see one fall.
Right. And I feel like the Knights do such a great job on defense. Those contested shots are just not going to fall for them tonight. So they're going to need to rely on quick ball movement and communication if they want to beat this Knights heavy defense.
3:13 remaining here in the first period. Lady Knights up 19-2. Inbound to Courtney. Takes it herself and gets fouled hard. So we'll have 2 shots
And
from the junior.
we've yet to have even a competitive first half
Yeah.
of this home season so far.
Really, the only game you could compare it to, I guess, is the Christ the King game would
Yeah.
be the closest game. As Christ the King had a pretty valiant second half, but that first half really put them in a hole that they couldn't get out of.
Yeah.
Second one on the way from Courtney. Nothing but net.
Splash.
A timeout from Coach Stephen Thomas. That's his second called timeout of the first quarter. As the Lady Knights lead by 18, 20-2, 3:10 remaining here in the first period. We right back from Huntersville. Back here from the timeout. Lady Knights up by 18, a comfortable lead here in the first quarter. As really the story of this game has been that full court press from the Lady Knights as the Pride have been so stagnant on offense. Gonna be a travel one. Courtney gives the ball back to the Pride.
See if they can build some momentum.
Sophie Holland, corner 3. No good. Rebound by Long.
You need to take care of the ball there. You lose, and then you're able to get that possession from the Abby Courtney travel. Just feel like you want to run a play there or something.
Colantonio, 3 ball. No good. And rebound by the Pride.
Knights playing what looks like a heavy man. Then Colantonio, yeah.
The Pride working it around. 3 from the top of the key. It's good.
Oh, and the
Milton.
steal.
Up off the glass and good. 5 points in quick succession for the Pine Lake Prep Pride. And now it's a 20-7 Lady Knights lead. Colantonio to Long. She drives baseline. Off the glass, no good. Rebound by Kurtz. Out to Janice for the 3 ball. No good. As Long maybe had Kurtz there to pass it to, but took it
Right.
herself. Colantonio pokes it away. Stays with the Pride. And gives it right to Reese Long.
She said, cookies, I'll take that.
Bounce pass into Long, off the glass, no good, too strong. Rebound by Janice. And she gets fouled. 2 shots on the way for Callie Janice.
Long, looking a little out of rhythm so far in
Yeah.
this first quarter. Obviously, she's still very efficient, but
Just knocking off some rust from the winter break, possibly. Janice makes the first. We'll have 2 substitutions for the Pride. Avery Lanier and Madeline Beaver coming into the game. Very young ball club, the Pine Lake Prep Pride, as you got a freshman and a sophomore checking in. This is the second. Pine Lake trails by 14. Beaver with a nice crossover and a pass right to Janice.
The Pride just struggling with their passes so far.
And that's
Very
easy
errant,
money right
yeah.
there for Janice. As we see multiple possessions this evening where they're just giving it right to the Lady Knights.
And coach is calling elbow. Wonder what that is.
About to see. Dabbs will drive in. And gets the bucket. Madison Dabbs, the sophomore, makes it 9 total points for the Pride now. Colantonio drives it off the glass and just in and out, an unlucky roll right there for the sophomore. Under a minute to go here in the first quarter now. Abs hands it off. 3 ball, top of the key, no good. Janice fighting for that loose rebound.
Jump ball.
And I believe it's going to be a jump ball. Yes, it will be. As Corinne Keck checking in for Maggie Kurtz. That's the first substitution of the first quarter for the Lady Knights.
Yeah. Corinne Keck, just a phenomenal rebounder, great player.
As Lady Knights,
And
great
another
stamina. They keep that
steal.
starting lineup out very long. As Callie Janice with the steal takes it herself. Too easy right there from the senior. I mean, she shows why she's the top 3 scorer in the conference.
Right, that is the silver platter of silver platters. I think Pine Lake's got to put some zip on these passes if they don't want them to get intercepted.
I mean, we've seen so many passes.
Yeah.
Just silly turnovers from the Pride going right to Lady Knights. As that floater misses short and gives the ball back to your Knights. Reagan Pickley checking in for the Pride. As we got 20.8 remaining here in the first period. Kind of a light press here from the Pride. Knights break it with no issues. Colantonio, she's open, swings it to Long in the corner. No good. Great job by Keck keeping it in, but went right to a Pine Lake defender.
And
Clock
it's still
at 3
in.
now. Courtney's going to have to chuck it up. And no good. And that's all she wrote for the first quarter of play. Lady Knights with a comfortable lead, up 25-9 here in the first conference game of 2026. We'll be right back on the Lake Norman Charter Sports Network. Start of the second quarter, Lady Knights with a comfortable 25-9
Emma
lead.
Nelson
They
loses it there.
gives it right back to the Pride, and it's going to be a jump ball. It will stay Pine Lake possession.
Lanier also loses it herself.
Yeah. Beaver the inbounder. As Pine Lake needs a strong second quarter here to stay in this ball game, as they trail by 16 so far.
Yeah, I mean, just not ready for that pass.
Pine Lake slowing it down here on this possession. And that's going to be a positive as they've gone very fast, and that's led to a lot of turnovers.
Jab step. Green.
And a friendly roll right there by Reagan Bickley as the first points of the second quarter go to the Pride. Up court to Nelson. Driving baseline. Finds Long. Off the glass. No good.
Long just.
But it's going to stay with the Lady Knights.
I just don't know why you take that shot there.
As Long's been kind of cold this evening, maybe forcing some shots.
Right. Trying to maybe get back into that rhythm.
Into Mercury. And she will lose it, but stays with the Lady Knights. As they're giving Colantonio, Long, and Janice some rest right here. 3 of the top scorers. Inbound to Mercury. Now to Courtney. 3-ball. Oh, just in and out. An unlucky bounce right there for Courtney.
That's her second three that
Yeah.
is just not falling. Great shots.
Up. Off the iron. No good. Long with the rebound. She goes the other way now. Behind the back. Picks up her dribble. Finds Nelson. Mid-range. No good. And Keck keeps it in. No, she steps on the baseline.
You wish to have that possession back.
That's the great thing about these big leads that we've seen so far this season is not only is a great stat padding opportunity for the starters, but give some of these underclassmen time to get into the ball game
Right.
and give them very valuable experience going into following years.
Right, and again, you look at how young this team is. Obviously, Reese Long, Corinne Keck, Caroline Mercury, but you have superstars from all levels. Number 5 there, Sophie Chilton hitting that big three.
And the Pine Lake Prep takes it right back. Up and no good right there by Beaver as
Yeah.
they've cut the lead to 11 points now.
Yeah, you look at the future of this program, and I mean, you have Emma Nelson, who's been a phenomenal player coming off the bench. Abby Courtney. I think we're in a great spot. Sam Colantonio.
As some sloppy possessions here in the second quarter have made this an 11-point game. 2 minutes gone here in the second quarter.
Yeah, and it is, you know, even impressive to the fact that the Lady Knights can play some sloppy possessions and still hold an 11-point lead.
Corner 3. Up and good. Cloten with her second 3-ball of the evening cuts it to 8 points. Mercury gets double teamed. She steps on the end line, and the Lady Knights keep piling on to a poor second quarter so far. And Coach Porter's going to take a timeout to let his girls breathe a little bit.
Yeah,
Maybe give some extra time for starters to get back into the game as well. As it's just a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick with you here.
Yeah, and I think Coach Porter, you don't want to fan the flames of the Pine Lake. You don't want to let them build that momentum. So call in that timeout, say, hey, guys, I get we had that 11-point lead. We cannot play sloppy. We cannot play down to this team. We know who we are. We know our identity. And if we just rely on those quick transition points, we already have the lead. You know, let's just stick with it.
As the Lady Knights break the huddle and put Janice back into the ball game, that gives Reese Long a rest. Kind of surprising we've seen no Grace Hart so far tonight. That's really the only other player that plays regular minutes that we haven't seen in the game.
Yeah.
Good drive right there by Beaver, and she'll get fouled by Janice. 2 shots on the way for the sophomore.
Chance to cut this down to a 6-point game.
As Palmer asking from a Theo Pinson type of commentator. I wouldn't say Theo Pinson. I'd say more Justin Jackson or
Mike Tirico.
I'd say, hey, give me Kennedy Meeks, Palmer. How about that one? As we were kind of referencing different things there, but Beaver makes the first one. And she goes 2 for 2 from the line. It's a 6-point game. I mean, the Pine Lake Prep Pride trailed by almost 18 points at one time here in this game. And just like that, it's a Lady Knights turnover. Things go from bad to worse.
This is the point coming out of the timeout. This is exactly what Coach Porter didn't want to happen. He didn't want those sloppy turnovers to keep piling up. And
as Mercury with a nice steal right there, one of the more athletic
the
players.
pocket.
She lays it up off the glass, no good. As shots that the Knights normally make have just not been falling tonight. But Callie Janice makes the second chance points count.
And I think she is just Mr. Consistent. You know, she will go in, day out.
A beautiful steal by Janice. That's probably her 4th of the night. And she misses it. Right back to Janice off the glass. No good yet again. And a foul on Courtney. Just Lady Knights have not been on their P's and Q's so far this evening.
Yeah, I mean, their efficiency is just not what it is normally up to par, too.
Yeah.
Palmer Hayes asking, hi, Davis. Quick question here. Lowe's or Home Depot? I feel like Home Depot is more for the people, and Lowe's are more for those, like, big projects. I'll go to a Home Depot. You got to get something, like, really quick. something like that. But like Lowe's, you need some paver stones, you need some big mulch. I'm going to Lowe's for that.
I'd say it's the other way around, really.
Really?
I would say Lowe's is more of an everyday type of thing, and Home Depot has more of your big projects. I think Lando was shaking his head over there, yeah. But
Yeah.
to each their own, eyes.
I'm not a
Yes.
big Lowe's or Home Depot
Yeah.
enthusiast. Obviously, great question there by Palmer, though.
Pass to Keck inside and gets the bucket. Great bounce pass right there from Courtney, setting up an easy layup for Keck.
But Lowe's is also more of like a plants. Like they have plants there. They have indoor furniture as well. So that's where my head was at least. They have lighting fixtures.
Gotta love the lighting fixtures. Up and good. Pine Lake Prep answers right back and now sets up in a full court press. Colantonio brings it up to Mercury. Mid-range, no good, just a little bit short. And Pine Lake Prep continuing an amazing second quarter so far.
Right through the hands.
Off the fingertips of Dabbs.
Looked like Kadarius Toney a little bit there.
Not Malachi Tony, though. Very different story with
Very
Malachi.
different story.
Prime Lil Mosey or Prime Matt Ryan? I got to go Lil Mosey because Prime Matt Ryan lost a lot of football games for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
Also, that undefeated season would have been, or almost undefeated season would have been undefeated without Prime Matt Ryan. So give me Prime Lil Mosey, Lil Blueberry Fago. As my dad said, Home Depot has better hardware.
And that is the man to ask,
Yeah.
I feel like.
As some kind of disputing what the call is. It's going to be Lady Knights basketball. 3:32 remaining in the second period. Lady Knights lead 29-21. The first conference affair of 2026 here in Huntersville. Inbound to Courtney. Bounce pass to Janice in the corner. She gets doubled. Back to Courtney. One bounce. Now to Long. Mid-range. Up and no good. And Long shooting woes continue.
Yeah, and once you get that cold hand, it's just hard to be able to build
Yeah.
yourself out of that hole. And we'll see.
Yeah, Lowe's for lumber and great shrubbery. Gotta love the shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
Maybe that's our word of the day, I think, is shrubbery.
I like shrubbery. That's and you don't hear that often.
No, but when you hear it, it just kind of tickles your
And
eardrums.
It makes sense for Lowe's.
Yeah.
Lowe's is shrubbery.
Try that again.
HD. Shrubbery.
No, shrubbery.
Shrubbery.
There you go.
Shrubbery.
You gotta.
You say it too many times, it doesn't even sound like a word.
No, maybe it's not. Who knows? Pine Lake trails 29-21. Long with the steal. Janice open up court, taken away by the Pride. Some sloppy basketball here on these back-to-back possessions for the Lady Knights. And Long right there with the steal. I think the Lady Knights just need to calm things down right here as they give it right back to the Pride.
Both teams
And now Courtney almost with the steal. It's going to stay with the Pine Lake Pride, though.
What a sequence
Whew. He's going to name his kid Shrubbery.
there. Shrubbery.
Shrubbery Haze. I like that.
It's got a good ring. I think
That's
it'll be hell of
definitely a
ball
travel.
player.
Yeah, that's definitely a travel.
That's like a pro football Hall
Yeah.
of Fame type. Shrubbery Haze.
Like a great linebacker, you
Yeah.
know? He had like the neck brace on and
Yep.
some goggles maybe.
He's got the tape all around.
Yeah, lots of tape. Davis need to do some tongue twisters for a little halftime entertainment. You down with that?
I could do some tongue twisters.
All right,
You know
well,
what? I'll try.
I
'em
like
out.
that. So I love Brooks Cooper tuning into the broadcast to watch Lady Knights while watching the Lady Huskies up in Cornelius. That's a true fan right there. Best of both worlds.
Because why watch one women's basketball game when you can watch two at the same time
Yes.
and both competing at such high levels?
Because the Lady Huskies might have his body, but the Lady Knights have his soul, have his heart.
Right, right. And you can't split the man.
No, you can't.
But I'll definitely do some tongue twisters.
I mean, up and good. The layup from Stanford makes it a 29-23 ball game. Courtney will drive the other way. Tries to find Kurtz. Another uncharacteristic turnover for the Lady Knights here. Does not play in their best basketball here in the second quarter. Floater up and good.
Wow.
And just like that, it's a 4-point game.
And now I am on the edge of my bleacher seat right here on this top row.
Janice in the corner will drive baseline. And a foul on the floor will be the first team foul of the quarter for the Pride. I seen prime Braylon Ireland or 2025 Jay Cost. Give me prime PG10. I mean, I love prime Jay
Yeah.
Cost, but PG10 was just something special.
What about GK1 though?
I don't know. I mean, that one missed from Janice. And Maggie Kurtz fighting for it. I believe it's going to be a jump ball. Yes, it will be. And it's going to be Pine Lake basketball, so a chance to make it a one-point game on this possession for the Pride.
And this would be big. This would be probably the closest.
Oh, most definitely
Yeah.
the closest game. As I mean, the Lady Knights look like they were rolling. They're up, what, 17-0? And now 29-25.
And it's just a tale of two quarters, I feel like.
Oh, most definitely. The three up and no good. Mercury with the rebound. And Janice will get fouled. Oh, it's a great night. Lady Knights winning. The Lady Huskies winning. As it would only be better if Colin McConaughey gets a big win tonight for the Knights.
Right. That would be the best. That would
Now-
just be the cherry on top of this delicious Sunday we're feasting on tonight.
Courtney will drive in. Tries to find Maggie Kurtz, but just passes it right to the Pine Lake defender. Going the other way with the floater off the glass. No good. Long with the rebound. She needs to start getting hot here, as that's really the missing puzzle piece here in the first half. Colantonio pump fakes, drives, floater, up, and good. A friendly roll for Colantonio makes it a 6-point game with 70 seconds remaining in the first half.
Yeah. Just a very uncharacteristic night from the Lady Knights so far tonight. They've been sloppy on turnovers. They haven't taken their shots. And a
Long
heat
three
check.
right there from Cloten, no good. And it's going to be Lady Knights basketball with 53.7 remaining.
And overall, I feel like the Lady Knights in that first quarter were just they were able to stay in that rhythm, stay in that flow, and they really haven't had a team push back against them like this and overcome the deficit. So it's going to be really interesting to see how they handle this adversity.
Great layup from Colantonio, back-to-back buckets for the sophomore, and pushes the lead to 8. Beaver loses it. Great defense right there from Mercury. Keeps it in as well.
What a play.
Finds Colantonio. It's a loose ball yet again. Colantonio to Mercury. She brings it up past half court. Long off the glass and good. And Reese Long gets the and one. A late whistle right there will put the senior at the line and make it a 3-point play.
And this will be big for Reese Long going into that halftime. Obviously, she's been cold for a lot of this second quarter. If she can convert on this 3-point play, that'll build the momentum for the Knights going into the locker room.
And pushes the lead back to double digits for the Lady Knights. Here a chance to make it an 11-point game. It's good. 18.4 remaining. Lady Knights lead 36-25.
See the Pride take the last shot.
Beaver with the ball, top of the key, guarded by Mercury. Clock now at 7. Wills, clock at 3, puts it up off the glass, no good. Long with the rebound. And that is your first half of play from Huntersville. A great second quarter from the Pine Lake Prep Pride, but the Lady Knights finish it out strong, and they lead by 11 going into the halftime intermission. Pine Lake Prep 25, Lake Norman Charter Knights 36. We'll be right back from Huntersville after the halftime break. Welcome back from the halftime break. Lady Knights lead by 11. They were up 17-0 at one point in the game, but a strong second quarter by the Pride made this a competitive game. The lead was all the way to 4 points at one point. Now it's 11. Callie Janice with the layup, up and good. A quick start for the Lady Knights as I got Palmer Hayes to my left on the call now.
Zane, first call of 2026. This year is getting kicked off with a little bang. Maybe the Lady Knights coming out still undefeated, hopefully.
Yes. 11-0 so far in the year, trying to make it 12-0 and trying to make it 3-0 in conference play. Three ball up and no good by Beaver. Rebound by Long. She had a cold second quarter, trying to get things started off hot here in the second half. Inside to Maggie Kurtz, bounce pass on Long.
Pass.
Off the glass and good. Great pass right there by Kurtz and an even better finish by Long.
Perfect bounce pass. I didn't even see her.
Yeah. Beaver. Now Rick Hilton. She'll take the three. Up and just a little bit short right there by the senior.
Money.
It's a 15-point game now. Long to Courtney. Back to Long. She takes it herself off the glass and she gets fouled.
There we go. Doing what she does best, Zane. Getting
Yep.
to the line, getting the free points at the charity strike. Is this the first time tonight?
Second time.
Second time.
Yeah.
Here we go.
But they haven't been calling it this evening as much as they have had in prior games. Lady Knights up 40-25. You got 63 seconds gone here in the third quarter.
Zane, my normal calm is money. Tonight it's going to be shrubbery. Remains true.
Remains true. A tale as old as time. As Anna Cuesta coming in for the Pride.
Shrubbery.
And Long goes 2 for 2 from the line. Make that a 17-point game now. As the Pride still looking for their first points of the second half.
Oh, that's got to be a double. Come on.
No travel call right there on Bickley. I think even she was surprised. The Pride just really can't find anything on this possession. Good defense from your Lady Knights. Three ball up for Bickley. No good. And rebound by Janice.
Just a bit short there.
Colantonio takes it herself, gets it out, and one for the sophomore. A strong third quarter gets even better for the Lady Knights in this one to make it a 20-point game.
Driving through the contact coast to coast. I mean, look at that. The Knights are now up 19.
It was a 4-point game at one point in the second quarter, but the Lady Knights getting some distance here in the second half.
3 for 3, Zane.
And it's going to be a timeout by Pine Lake Prep head coach Stephen Thomas. 45-25, Lady Knights lead. 2 minutes gone here in the third quarter of play. Back here from the timeout, Lady Knights up by 20 and trying to cruise to continue their undefeated streak on the season. Up and good floater right there by Reagan Bickley. As the Pride are going to have to get things started off on the offensive side of the ball here in the third quarter. That's their first bucket of the second half.
Look at that, beating the press, too.
Long, she's going to get doubled using that pivot foot. Timeout by Coach Porter. It's going to be a quick 30-second timeout. So we'll stick with it here. If you're watching right now, make sure to subscribe and turn on those post notifications to be alerted every time we go live. We got 4 more home games left on the year, not including this one.
I gotta say, Zane, my New Year's resolution was actually turning on post notifications. And I just now accomplished that, turning on post noties. And you know, whenever we go live, immediately.
Immediately.
I mean, on the dot.
On the dot.
So, only 4 more home games. I didn't even know that.
Yeah.
Wow.
Hopefully we'll have some conference tournament games as well.
They kind of stacked those home games.
Yeah, at the beginning of the
year.
season. Especially the big rivalry, CTK, Pine Lake Prep, CSD already gone.
Those were fun.
Janice to Courtney, out along in the corner. She'll take the 3.
Money.
Up, no good. Janice fighting for that loose ball. And
Uh-oh.
it's going to be off the Lady Knights. Hopefully we'll have those conference tournament games. Unfortunately, we won't be able to broadcast any tournament, or excuse me, state playoff games.
Unfortunately. That would have been very cool.
That would have
be
been
the
very
first
fun.
one ever. But
Yeah.
against state rules,
We'll have
we
to-
have to respect North Carolina.
We'll have to be in the nightmare for the playoff
We do,
game.
yes. I think that'll be very exciting.
Yes.
Pack the student section. Hopefully for both the men's and the women's.
Oh, yes. No, definitely. Janice with the rebound, headed the other way. Now she slows things down. Colantonio's open in the corner. Plenty of time, and she gets it to fall. Colantonio with a
Wow.
great game so far this evening, and that 3-ball makes it even better.
We got a little analysis breakdown from Brooks. See, both the Lady Knights and the Huskies came out slow in the first half, but they have both pulled away in the second. It's a good night for women's basketball. Huskies up by 26.
Lady Knights up by 21.
Hoping to match
I
it.
believe Huskies playing West Mech this evening.
They are.
As Long will get the lefty layup to fall.
I know you guys already highlighted it, but the dedication from Brooks, being at a completely different
Yep.
game, still tuning in with an
Love
AirPod
it.
in, shows the dedication, shows the drive
Yep.
for the Nightmare.
Almost halfway gone here in the third quarter. Pine Lake really struggling on the offensive side of the ball here in the third quarter.
It's like we basketball.
Just can't get anything to fall. And Long gets the rebound. Headed the other way, takes it herself, and she gets
my
fouled.
favorite. To the line, shooting 2. Zane.
As you know, when Long is headed to the cup, more times than not, she's going to get fouled.
I think that's why our player comparison is James Harden. I mean,
I was-
that year he was
I was thinking more Shea.
Shea.
Yeah.
He's up there. Shrubbery.
4 for 4 on the night from Shrubbery. Shrubbery Hayes coming in 20 years or so.
Hopefully. I don't know if my future wife will like that.
I think you can get it past her.
I think
Middle
so.
name Shrubbery. How about
Definitely. Shrubbery.
that? 5 for 5 with the
5
Shrubbery.
for 5. For a team that struggled
From the line.
from the free throw line all year long, maybe a little shrubbery is what they needed in their life, Zane. So we see the Knights.
I mean, who doesn't need a little Shrubbery in their life?
I think everybody currently needs shrubbery. Money.
3 up and no good. As the offensive struggles continue for the Pine Lake Prep Pride.
Oh, let's go.
Up court to Long, now to Kurtz. Wide open, lefty layup, too easy for the sophomore.
The vision, Zane. Putting on some binoculars.
54-27. Lady Knights up big time.
Oh, wow.
Pass inside, no good on the finish. It's going to stay. Oh, no, it's actually going to go to the Lady Knights.
Down to 4 viewers now. Off night.
Janice,
Stream.
now to Kurtz.
Oh,
and 1 for
and
Maggie
one.
Kurtz.
Yeah.
A
Lucy Davis.
spectacular third quarter continues for your Lady Knights. As this one to make it a 30-point game.
Gosh, Zane. It's something about me getting on the mic. I feel like every time, maybe we jump out to a 35-point lead, and maybe a little shrubbery madness here. Chance to go perfect. Shrubbery.
I think
late.
it was too late on the Shrubbery. You got the ball was already in the middle of the air.
Apologies.
That one's waved off. That
Okay,
one's waved
so
off.
we don't count that. We're still 5 for 5 on shrubbery.
A backcourt violation on the Pride will give it right back to the Lady Knights.
Little half 41 there.
Yes. Henley Wills coming into the game. for the Pride.
Oh,
Colantonio to Kurtz.
Little
Now to Janice.
razzle-dazzle.
One bounce, puts it up off the glass, and good. Great ball movement right there from the Lady Knights.
fantastic. 31-point lead. It was once 11 at the start of this quarter
Yep.
just 5 minutes ago. As I don't think Pine Lake scored a point yet. As
And
boom.
there you go. I believe that's only their second bucket of the third quarter.
We have Brooks. Don't worry, boys. I'll never leave the stream. This is fantastic. 2 viewers, and Brooks is one of them.
And Long gets the bucket to fall. As Lady Knights just keep piling on pace for almost 80 points this evening.
I would love to see an 80 ball.
Got 60 right now. As the Pride defense has just had no answers tonight for your Lady Knights.
It was like me in civics class today. I was just struggling to get the answers out.
Yeah.
Just couldn't get it off. It was frustrating. What can you do?
Keck and Mercury come into the game, replacing Kurz and Courtney. Inbound, taken away by Janice. Up court to Long, wide open. Layup, it's good. A 33-point game now. Baseline drive, floater up, no good. Rebound by the Pride. And it's going to be a foul on the floor. That's going to be the 5th foul of the quarter on the Pride, so that's going to bring Colantonio to the line to shoot 2.
A chance for my favorite time of the game, Zane. Free throw time. Shrubbery.
I think that's when we retire the shrubbery. That was the last. Maybe
2 in a row.
maybe bring it back out in the men's game if we really need it.
I think that may be the play. I'm going to try one more. Maybe,
I don't know, man.
We uncurse it. Shrubbery.
It was good, but I don't think it was due to the
It
shrubbery.
was muffled because I kept laughing.
Yeah.
Apologies, stream.
2 minutes remaining. Lady Knights up 63-29 here in the third quarter.
Oh,
Taken away by Keck.
I like Coach Porter. Pedal to the metal until
Yep.
the game is over. Doesn't matter the score.
Janice, 3 ball, top of the key, too short. And I would have thought that would have been more of a kickball violation, not a reach-in foul. But they're going to call that one on Janice. That's going to be her 3rd personal. As we went from 2 to 11, we're really making a comeback here.
I think it was the shrubbery.
I-
There. That's fantastic.
No other explanation for it. Mercury headed the other way. Stops, puts it up off the glass, no good. Colantonio tries to put it back. She
Oh.
can't get it to fall. And Janice finally gets the bucket.
Rebounding machine.
36-point lead now for the Lady Knights. And a timeout from Pine Lake head coach Stephen Thomas. As we will have a running clock for the remainder of this game as if the lead stays at 35.
Huzzah.
So we'll take a quick timeout. Lady Knights up big time here in the third quarter. .120 remaining in the third quarter. The floater up and short. Long tips it out.
Okay.
Kind of passes it to herself
That was
right there.
nice.
Up and good. Reese Long struggled really badly in the first half, uncharacteristic to her normal play style, but has really turned it on here in the third quarter.
fantastic player.
Up and short. Stays with the pride, puts it up yet again, no good. And it's going to be Lady Knights basketball.
Jennifer Hayes, my mom, love listening to you guys. You guys are doing a great job.
Thanks for it. We always love the support.
Thank you so much, Mom. I appreciate that.
Just chilling, watching the game.
I mean, what more can you ask for on a Tuesday night?
Yeah.
As it's going to be a running clock for the remainder of this game if it stays at 35 plus. Inbound to Janice, back to Colantonio in the corner.
Shake and bake, Shrubbery.
No good. Good play call right there by Coach Porter, though. Could have been a travel right there.
Maybe a little bit. Oh, my.
Up and no good. And with the running clock, that's going to be the end of the third quarter. Lady Knights lead 67-29. As Lady Knights with a big lead here in the third conference game of the season, trying to continue their undefeated year. We'll be back for the final 8 minutes from Huntersville.
No.
Here for the final 8 minutes of play, Lady Knights up 67-29. As Palmer, I mean, just textbook this evening from the Lady Knights.
Zane, if you were to take a textbook on how to win a basketball game and flip to the glossary
Yep.
right here, the Lady Knights, pinpoint by pinpoint by pinpoint.
Page by
doing
page by page.
Exactly what they can.
Yep.
That's why they're undefeated, Zane. Right there.
As you gotta love, I mean, you obviously know this team has so much potential, but when they show it, and they're not only beating teams, they're blowing every team out they play.
No team has been within 10 points. North Carolina Athletic Association, please find us comp quick, because these ladies are running through the Catawba Shores Conference. Oh my gosh.
Mercury puts it up, no good. Rebound by Keck, she'll put it up, it's short.
That was not a proper drive to show my take that I just dropped. That's probably a travel and a double.
Sorry for that. As Courtney with the steal. A minute gone here in the fourth quarter. And Courtney will lose it. Gandy checks in for the Lady Knights. As we'll see, the freshmen get some play time here in the fourth quarter, as they have a very comfortable lead. Both teams looking for their first bucket of the fourth quarter. Mercury might get it right here on the fast break. Gives it to Colantonio.
Oh, man.
Now to Nelson off the glass, no good. Rebound by the Pride.
The ball movement from the Lady Knights.
Been spectacular here in the second half.
Setting up so many nice shots.
The floater just a little bit short. And it's going to be Lady Knights basketball. As we got a fun one in the men's game later on. Pine Lake picked to be one of the top teams in the Catawba Shores Conference against a Knights ball club that 0-2 in the conference. They really need this win, especially that heartbreaker they had against Christ the King to end out 2025.
That's right. That was a tough end of 2025. And if I'm not mistaken, you mentioned on your Christmas list was a Pine Lake win
yes,
tonight.
It was. It was a stocking stuffer for
I'm
me.
hoping that really comes true tonight, because that'd be an awesome way to start the new year off.
As it feels like, I mean, this Knights team, when you look at the men's side, you see flashes of greatness, but they just haven't been able to piece together. Really, besides the Lincolnton game, they haven't been able to piece together a full, complete game.
It's really weird. We see flashes, like you said, where there's times where we think they are a playoff team, that can run 2, 3, 4 rounds into it.
Yeah.
And then they'll fall apart in one quarter. And I think that's just the lack of depth that Coach K has on that bench. So guys stepping up in the second half of the year are going to be huge for that team.
Colantonio misses that one. Yeah, and I think another thing you see with this men's team, looking at the game tonight, this really feels like a make-or-break game because coming off a tough loss against CTK, all right, you have time to regroup over Christmas break. You lose this game tonight at home against a rival like Pine Lake Prep, even though they're picked top of the conference, this game really can show what this team could do, and if you lose tonight, fall to 0-3, everything can kind of spiral downhill after that.
That's right, and if you look at it on paper right now, 4-7 team, not necessarily a playoff team, on paper currently. So I think a big win in conference followed up by a good win on Friday against
a very
Langtree.
winnable game against Langtree.
All of a sudden, that makes your record 6-7. That was accidental, by the way. Accidental 6-7. But that's a much better record going into, more conference play for your Knights.
As the first one up and no good. As we got a running clock here, so already halfway gone here in the fourth quarter. Second one is good. As the tip-off for the men's game, going to be approximately 7:30, maybe a little bit earlier, but probably
Roughly.
right around 7:30. As Coach K had plenty of time to game plan for this one. As really the main man for Pine Lake Prep is Joey Greer, the sophomore, averaging 20 points and 10 rebounds. Leads the team in points, rebounds, assists, blocks, steals. Everything you can name, he leads the team in. Only a sophomore as well.
We got to lock down Joey tonight. I've
Yeah.
never heard of Joey, but we need to lock down
He's a
Joey
hooper.
tonight. He's a hooper for sure.
20 and 10. Not many players in the state are averaging 20 and 10.
I've done that a couple times
Yeah.
at Abernathy Park with my friends,
Yes.
but, nothing to be sustainable like that.
No defense, though. Joey probably plays a little bit more defense than you do.
Saying I
Or
lack-
Gary. Excuse me, Gary.
I lack defense on the other end just because I'm putting up so many
Yeah.
buckets. I don't really need to play defense. I'm like a James Harden. We have Brooks tapping in. Tell NES.
We'll tell him between the games.
He looks amazing for me. Probably not currently because that would be a little inappropriate
Yeah,
on the
but-
stream. So we'll pass the word over.
3 throws short. As Shea checking into the game for the Knights. Clock now at 2:20 here in the fourth quarter. The second one falls.
It's been frustrating. No trips to the line for the Lady Knights
Yeah.
recently. We're sticking at 6-7. 67.
Nelson
Oh,
tries to find Shea. That's going to be off her fingertips. Clock now under 2 minutes to play. A one up, no good by Bickley. And Shea with the rebound. Lady Knights pushing the tempo.
oh,
Gandy with the ball. Finds
was
Shea.
Shea.
Now to
good
Nelson.
ball movement.
Back inside to Shea.
Kick
And it's going
ball.
to be a kick ball. Stays with the Lady Knights. Clock at 1:20.
Saying I've got my LNC Knights kicks on for good luck tonight. These things are fresh. Hoping to bring a dub. Already bringing a dub for the women's game.
Hoping to bring one for the men's
I
squad.
think we can call this a dub right now. Up
Yeah.
36 with a minute to go. This may take a miracle.
3 ball up. No good. Rebound by the Pride.
LeBron.
Up. And no good by Bickley. Clock now at 45 seconds.
Oh.
Good spin move. Up. No good.
Put him in a spin cycle there.
As Lady Knights just can't get a defensive rebound right now.
That's all right.
Corner 3.
Corner 3.
No good. Pine Lake just hounding the offensive glass right now.
I like this. Oh.
up and finally gets the foul call.
Zane, this is going to be a tight, tight free throw right here.
As the clock now at 20 seconds, so these are going to be the last 2 free throws of the evening. Up
LeBron.
and no good.
Stopping the clock, Zane. Courtesy play from the Knights.
Now they keep it running. Up and good. And that is the end of the ball game. Lady Knights with a comfortable lead here to start off 2026, and they stay undefeated on the season. Your final from Huntersville, Pine Lake Prep 31, Lake Norman Charter Lady Knights 67. Palmer, your final thoughts from this one?
Zane, as said earlier, this is the most complete game you'll see here at LNC. Just a fantastic game on all facets of the game. Rebounding, steals. We got a couple offensive putbacks.
Yep.
People that aren't normally in the game. Fantastic all around. Leading the Knights to an undefeated season. Probably one of the better of all time in school history.
So yet again, your final from Huntersville, Pine Lake Prep 32, Lake Norman Charter Knights 67. We'll be right back in about 10-15 minutes for the tip-off of the men's game.
Brooks, thank you so much.
Welcome into Lake Norman Charter High School, the home of the Knights, as we start off 2026 with a bang. A great conference affair, the visiting Pine Lake Prep Pride in your Lake Norman Charter Knights. I'm Zane Metz, alongside me, my good friend and broadcast partner, David Solomonson. As what a great way to start off 2026 here for the Knights. A big win needed tonight for your Knights.
Yeah, I mean, they talk about, you want to start the year how you finish it. And if I could do the LNT Sports Network broadcasting 365, 24/7, I would. But I'm just glad to be in the booth.
Isaiah Carter taking the tip against Gary Greer, as Greer is going to be a big name to watch out for tonight for the Pride. The leading scorer, rebounder, assister, all of those. He is their man.
He is the Swiss Army knife.
Makania drives in, up, and no good, as the N1 Meister almost got one right there. 11 seconds into this game, but he'll go to the line to shoot two. A big night needed for Colin Makania this evening.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty even matchup for the Knights, though. Obviously, you look at size. I think they compare pretty evenly with this team. And they have playmakers on both sides of the ball. Obviously, you mentioned Gary Greer, just kind of that everyman Swiss Army knife. But then you have Colin and Cam who could run that two-man off of each other. I think it's going to be a really interesting matchup tonight.
Gary Greer, one of the best players in the conference, averaging 20 and 10. Then you got Makania at second in the conference, averaging 23. And Cameron Davis, one of the leading freshmen in the conference, averaging double digits. The first offensive set here for the Pride. Morgan inside to Greer. He'll get fouled in the post by Cam Roberts, as that's going to be a big defensive assignment for Roberts, the junior.
Yeah.
Roberts going to have to stay out of foul trouble. Definitely the best defensive piece for this Knights ball club.
I was actually doing a little film study on Greer, went and viewed some of his tape from last year. He's really good inside. He's really good at getting to that interior.
A bad pass to Greer taken away by Roberts. Headed the other way. Lefty layup up and under and good. Cameron Roberts with a tough fast break layup. It's a 4-0 Knights lead early on.
And I think this is the point where we stand up for the broadcast. This means it's business time.
Greer drives in baseline, finds a passer, great pass, and not so great of a finish.
What a start by Roberts. Able to get that board there.
Davis, three ball, the freshman. No good. As you saw Owen Morgan miss the layup on the other end. As Pine Lake will have the basketball here. Knights running their full court presses. We see a lot of teams here on the Catawba Shores, 2A, 3A, 4A, run that press. And Bennett Love getting the start this evening. His first starts in a couple of games. The 3
He was
points.
just a phenomenal player coming off of that bench. Lights
Yeah.
out shooter.
The best three-point shooter for this Knights team. Three ball, top of the key, Lentz. No good, in and out. And it's going to stay with the Pride.
I think Bennett's actually talking about getting a scope attached to
Oh,
his arm and
really?
shooting from so far.
Is it like surgically put on or?
Right. It was like
glued?
Remember,
How do
remember
you-
when Jake Paul had the fake video of the iPhone? It's a little bit something like that.
I think a same surgeon.
Yeah, same guy.
The turnover by the Pride will give it right back to the Knights. Pine Lake still looking for their first points of the evening. Davis brings it past half court. Pine Lake set up in that zone, 3-2 zone. Davis to
Cut
Love,
around, try to
now to
get that.
Makanied in the corner. Works it inside to Carter. Carter gets double, back to Makanied, thinks about it, now finds Love for the three ball. He has that scoop in his arm, and he gets that one to fall. A 7-0 lead for the Knights, and a quick timeout called by head coach Tony Dombar as a 7-0 run here in the first minute and a half.
He's tough. He's really, really tough. Bennett Love is tough from beyond the arc.
As the best three-point shooter for this Knights team shows why he has that mantra. As that was the first defensive set by the Pride, set up in a zone, and the Knights had no issues against it. 7-0 lead, 6:19 remaining. As looking ahead for the Knights, they got Pine Lake here on a Tuesday, and then Friday night go on the road up to Mooresville to face Langtree Charter. That one's scheduled for 7 o'clock, and then you got two more away games after that. On the road at Corvian and on the road at Bradford Prep. Our next broadcast is going to be on the 20th at home against Lincoln Charter on a Tuesday evening.
Quite a break we got there, a little intermission.
3-game road set for your Knights after they started out conference play with 3 straight home games.
Yeah. Obviously, you know, Knights started off that season on a little bit of a cold streak. They were playing some great out-of-conference opponents.
Yeah.
But now that you're in conference play, you're playing teams that are a little bit more at your skill level. And I think those beginning 5 games where they really were struggling will help them earlier and later in the season.
Greer drives in, bounce pass up and good. Rush Dillinger finally finds the back of the net for the Pride.
Greer had the snake eyes there.
Davis to Love. Knights taking their sweet time trying to break down this zone. Love in the corner. Back to McConaughey. Inside to Carter. Puts it up. Too short. Rebound by Roberts. Good anticipation right there by Roberts.
Yeah.
Love's open if they can find him. He takes the corner 3, gets blocked. Great defense right there by Dillinger. And he's open up court. Way too easy for Rush Dillinger. Back-to-back buckets for the 6'3 junior.
And now you slow down on possession. You've had 2 quick possession points for the Pride, and you just want to hold the ball. You want to stop that snow piling.
Knights up by 3 now. Roberts in the corner. Back to McConaughey. Long 3. The lefty stroke is no good. Looked good from our point of view, just a little bit too strong. McConaughey had the 2nd leading scorer in the conference, averaging 23.8. Roberts, 3 ball. No good. And the rebound goes to Greer.
Already Knights' 4th shot taken from beyond the arc. They really haven't attacked that interior yet.
Greer guarded by McConaughey. The leading scorer for the Pride looking to get things started. Mid-range. Up and good. Good bucket right there by Nolan Hunter. And
That just came out nice.
a 6-0 run makes it a 1-point Knights lead now. Davis to McConaughey. Drives in. Up, gets blocked away. Loose
Look at the
ball.
steal.
Gets it back and gets it to fall. Great job on McConaughey right there, not giving up on the play, and pushes the lead to 3.
And you'll just see so many players. They lose the possession. They'll just hustle back on defense. Colin McConaughey is always heads up, always looking to make that play. That's what makes him such a phenomenal player.
3 ball up, no good by Mahoney. And we see Dillinger get it right back. And we'll go to the line to shoot 2.
Carter just came down a little strong.
Yeah.
I think wasn't anticipating the impact.
And Dillinger was right there to capitalize.
Now, is there a reverse shrubbery we say for them to miss it?
I don't know. That one no good by Dillinger. 6'3", 180 junior. It's a tall ball club the Pride have, especially for this conference. I mean, you got 6'4", 6'3", 6'3", another 6'3" kid, and a bunch of 6'2" kids. Something that the Knights are lacking is the height.
Yeah, that's the skyscrapers of the Catawba Shores Conference.
As the Knights' tallest player is 6'3", and only have one of them. Up court to Greer, keeps it in. Good fake, spin move. Euro, as that's going to be an and 1. I thought they were going to call a walk right there. But gets the bucket and the foul. Owen Morgan, the 6'4" sophomore, will try to make it a 3-point play and tie the ball game at 9.
Looks like he came out of that spin and just took one too many steps, but Stripes had a different opinion.
Morgan can't get it to fall. So the Knights still lead by 1. 3:45 remaining in the first quarter. McConaughey to Roberts. He drives baseline. Back to Davis off his fingertips and gives it right back to the Pride. A timeout by head coach Chet Korzynski. As we're about halfway gone here in the first quarter, your Knights lead by 1, a 9-8 lead. That's going to be a 30-second timeout, so we'll stick with you here. As Davis, what are your key takeaways from the first 4.5 minutes of play?
I think the Knights have come out. They've played really well. Obviously, I think they need to slow down their possessions a little bit. They were able to get hot from beyond the arc with Bennett Love on their first attempt, but now it's not falling. Now you set up in your set. You find that open man. I think on here you rely on Davis a little bit more because I think they're going to really focus on McConaughey. He's going to be that driving force. So if you can get Davis's open opportunity to drive down the lane and do what he does best, I think you can maintain this lead.
Cameron Davis, the freshman, averaging 10 points on the season, but but still looking for his first points this evening. As we'll see Jake the Snake Wozniak go to the scorer's table. And will not check into the game. So the original starting five for your Knights stay out on the floor. It's going to be a backcourt violation.
That's a good call.
A silly turnover right there by Mark Mahoney gives it right back to the Knights. That's going to be one that he'll be kicking himself about.
Right. And when you're on that half-court line, you got to have the ballerina feet.
Yep.
You got to be able to make the
Little
tippy
two-step.
toes. Right.
As Wozniak and Drew Nelson come into the game for the Knights.
I think he's got those lineman ankles. Not pigeon-toed.
McConaughey into Wozniak. Finds Davis. Loses the handle a little bit there. Gets it back, though. Corner, Nelson, pump fakes. Finds McConaughey. Drives in. Now to Carter. Great pass. An even better finish. Isaiah Carter gets the contact and the bucket. And this one to make it a two-possession game.
You know, I think there, though Carter got the N1 Maestro did pass it to him, so he might have passed a little bit of the magic onto him.
Kind of like Thunderstruck, where they touch the basketball and the powers transfer.
Hope they touch so McConaughey gets it back again, right?
Carter can't make it a three-point play, so the lead stays at 3 with 3 minutes remaining. Davis fighting for that loose ball, and it's going to be a foul on the freshman. The 4th team foul of the quarter on Charter, so the next one will put the Pride in the bonus.
McConaughey's been doing a great job so far defending Greer. They're staying aggressive, staying close, not letting him get those open shots. Ooh.
As Greer's been more of a passer tonight. Good finish right there by Mahoney. Into Wozniak. Now to McConaughey. Corner 3, Drew Nelson. Just a little bit short. McConaughey pokes it out to Nelson, though. Loose ball. Davis fighting for it, and the Pride come up with it. They have numbers if they go quickly. Greer, guarded by Wozniak. Maybe kind of a mismatch right here.
Yeah, and I think he knows it, too.
The double's
You see-
coming.
yeah.
But Wozniak stays on Greer. Handoff. Now to Mahoney. Drives in. Off the glass. And good. Tough layup right there by the freshman, Mark Mahoney.
I mean, that was almost inverted back
Yeah.
towards it.
Some great spin on that ball. And Pine Lake takes the lead for the first time this evening. 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Pride lead by 1. Nelson to McConaughey. He'll drive baseline. Up and no good. Too strong by the junior.
That's exactly the look you want, though. You want Colin McConaughey to have those.
And fast break points. Nolan Hunter with his first 2 of the evening. Davis to Carter, goes between his legs and gives it right back to Pine Lake.
Wow.
We'll see Alex Massey and Langston Holder come into the game for Cameron Davis and Isaiah Carter.
Not the tweener between the legs that you want out of this Knights team.
No. Knights trail by 3, 90 seconds remaining in the first period. Greer thinks about it, won't take it though. Great pass. Up and no good on the finish.
Greer doing a phenomenal job just facilitating this Pride offense.
Massey thinks about it, now won't shoot it. And he gives a moment for the Pride to set up in that zone. 70 seconds remaining. McConaughey to Nelson in the corner. No good. It's going to be a foul on the floor. Going to be on Rush Dillinger. We'll see Cole Sheets come into the game for the Pride. Cole Sheets also a soccer star for the Pride, one of their better players from this past season.
Did you match up against him?
Yeah,
during the
he
season?
did score
Yeah.
on me, yes.
Well, you can talk bad about him now on the broadcast when he misses.
Nelson, corner 3. Can't get it to fall, just not finding that stroke. Really all season, Nelson has just been waiting to start shooting the ball better.
Yeah, I think, and everybody's been waiting for that hot streak.
A foul called on McConaughey as he can't believe it. And that's going to be the 5th team foul, so we'll send Nolan Hunter to the line. Actually, that's going to be Mark Mahoney, the freshman, at the line.
You do not want to be in the bonus this early on in the game.
The freshman gets the first one to fall. Probably two of the best freshmen in the conference playing tonight, with Mark Mahoney for the Pride and Cameron Davis checking back in for the Knights. Mahoney gets both of them to fall. It's a 5-point Pride lead. Massey back to Davis. Massey to Nelson. Charter just can't find anything here against this zone. Inside to Holder, now back to Nelson. Maybe just kind of scared to shoot it.
Yeah.
Nelson wide open.
That's your shot.
Gets it to fall. Drew Nelson gets it to go. It's a 2-point game now with 13 seconds remaining. And Gary Greer says, clear it out. This is my time to shine.
And he's got Jake on him.
Greer, tough finish, can't get it to fall. Nelson with the rebound, 2 seconds remaining. Massey's got to put it up. And Davis can't get it to fall, wouldn't have counted anyways. An exciting first quarter of play, capped off by a Drew Nelson three-pointer. Pine Lake leads 16-14. Be right back from Huntersville on the Lake Norman Charter Sports Network. Back here for the second quarter. Knights trail by 2. McConaughey still on the bench. So Cameron Davis leading this offense.
Cameron Davis just figuring out what he wants to do with this ball, where he wants to facilitate.
As this zone has really been giving fits to the Knights.
Yeah.
Massey, long three. It's good! Alex Massey with his first shot of the evening, and he makes it count.
That was college range, too.
Yeah.
That was deep.
And the Knights take back the lead.
I think
Gary Greer says, I'll try to do some three-point magic of my own, but can't get it to fall. And a tough foul right there as Mahoney hit the deck hard.
And Mark Mahoney, his brother Chase Mahoney, phenomenal lacrosse player as well. He's an attackman for, I think he goes to CSD though.
Really?
But
Greer playing bully ball in the post. Can't get it to fall. An unlucky bounce right there off the rim for Greer. Greer, a pretty big kid, 6'3", 175, using that frame to his advantage against a smaller Knights team.
and he holds that frame really well,
Yeah.
I feel like, yeah.
A big reason Langston Holder's in the game right now is being tasked to guard Greer on the post. That one tied it up at 17. 2 for 2 from the line for Greer, and Pine Lake takes back the lead.
And this was the neck-and-neck matchup that I anticipated. Obviously, it's a conference game. Everything matters. First game of the 2026 season. How do you want to come out? How do you want to define your program for the rest of this year?
As Massey gets fouled driving to the hoop. Going to be on the floor, so the Knights will take it from the baseline. That's going to be the third personal on Russ Dillinger, so he's probably going to sit for the remainder of the half. Mid-range, Nelson, it's good! A great pump fake led a defender to Narnia, and Nelson took advantage of it with the mid-range.
Yeah, and once he starts getting his confidence, we've been waiting for the Drew Nelson breakout game. And once he finds that confidence, once he's able to really get in his rhythm with this offense as well.
3 ball, Morgan, it's good! The bank's open. It may be late, but he gets it to fall. And Pine Lake leads by 2 now. Davis to Massey, now to Nelson in the corner. He gets doubled, finds Massey, now back to Davis. 3 ball from the freshman, no good. Nelson with the board. Massey, a long 3. Oh! From way downtown, Alex Massey gets it to fall, his second 3 of the evening.
Scum diddly dee!
Greer, he gets doubled, taken away by Holder. It's gonna be charter basketball. Off the shin of Greer.
You know, I think the Pride are doing such a good job at defending that interior, so they're letting them take their shots from beyond the arc. But if Alex Massey's getting hot from almost the half-court line, I mean...
Looked like the Hornets shooting against the Thunder last night. Everything's going in. Knights up 22-21. From Massey range, where he's at right now.
He's got limitless range
Yeah.
activated. His all badges.
Massey to Davis, back to Massey. Knights just taking their sweet time here. Massey thinks about it. Now finds Davis, top of the key. Off the front iron, no good. And a foul on the floor is going to be charged on Pine Lake.
Again, I think the Knights are getting the shots that they want, though. Obviously, they haven't really attacked the interior. You haven't seen Colin McConaughey really attack that interior. Neither have you seen Cam Davis, who I really feel like that's the identity of his game. But if they're able to just get hot from beyond the arc, they should be able to coast into this lead. Oh,
A
nice.
bad pass right there to Massey. Gives it right to Greer. Mahoney will drive in. Guarded by Nelson. Picks up the dribble. Uses that pivot foot. Up and good. A friendly roll for Mark Mahoney. And the Pride take back the lead. A back and forth affair so far. Top of the 3. Up, no good. And Langston with the rebound and gets it to fall. Right place, right time for Holder.
And that's exactly what you expect out of Langston Holder. You want him to be that big body defender who can also get those rebounds and quick, easy points off the glass.
Hand off to Lentz. Now to Morgan. Guarded by Wozniak. Good defense from Jake the Snake. And causes the miss. Almost halfway gone here in the second quarter. Davis, pull-up 3. Just a little bit short.
And it's at this point where I feel like if you're the Knights and you have that possession, you want to slow down the game. You don't want to start taking those errant shots from beyond the arc. Some of them fall, but a lot of the time you're just giving possession right back to the Pine Lake Pride.
As we'll see, Wozniak, Holder, and Davis checking out in favor of Makanied, Love, and Carter. Pine Lake trying to take back the lead. They trail by 1. And it's going to be a hold on the Knights as Pine Lake trying to get that ball into the post to Greer. As Greer, you know, he's the type of player, even when he's not putting the ball in the hoop, he's still making an impact.
Yeah, and you can just see the level at which he commands this offense just by looking at how he plays. He's telling his guys to move. He's calling guys back. He's just commanding the floor just by how he plays the game.
Hunter finds Greer. Guarded by Makaniad. Up and no good. Good defense right there by Massey coming with the help.
Doing a great job defending Greer.
Makaniad up and no good. Too strong. Carter trying to find the rebound. It's going to be Pine Lake basketball. As Makaniad had a full head of steam going to the hoop. Just didn't have the touch to make it fall.
Yeah, and sometimes it just doesn't fall your way.
The Knights now set up in a full court press. Haven't seen too much of that this evening, but kind of more of a one-man press here. Against a bigger team like Pine Lake, a lot harder to run that press.
Right.
So they can just throw it over you. Mid-range, Greer. That's sweet. That's sweet as honey right there by Gary Greer.
Woo! I mean, you could hear a pin drop. That was silent.
And the Pride take back the lead just like that. Knights working it around the perimeter. Massey cross court to Nelson, now to Makaniad. Love in the corner. In and out. Looking for a second three of the evening. Just couldn't get that one to roll nicely. As good defense right there by Carter. It's a loose ball. And it's going to be a foul on the Pride. It's going to be the first personal on Cannon Boyer. And the third team foul of the second quarter.
See Massey inbound it. Bennett Love will come up and help.
Makaniad gets doubled. Finds Love. Nelson's open up court if they can find him. Up and good. Great find right there by Love. And a good job by Nelson just finding that open space, kind of like playing zone.
Yeah.
Facing zone defense, the receiver finding the hole in the zone. And takes back the lead for the Knights. I mean, back and forth, just like we were talking about earlier. Marty Supreme and ping pong just back and forth.
And 100% contested there.
Yeah. Greer couldn't get it to fall. Spin move, and that's going to be a foul. And we'll send Anderson Letts to the line to shoot two.
I just think both of these teams are so evenly matched. They have their superstars, they have their role players, and I feel like they're almost inverse opposites of each other.
Really?
I think
Yeah.
so, no?
No. I wasn't looking at it like that. But I love the analysis.
Thank you.
Cameron Davis and Cameron Roberts coming into the game for the
I'm
Knights.
here to analyze.
Shrubbery, always. Ball game tied at 26. 2:13 remaining in the first half. Second one doesn't fall from Lentz. Game will stay tied at 26. Makaniad to Love. Drives baseline. Into Carter. He's got some guys open in the perimeter if they can find them. But Pine Lake with the steal.
And you pass it to Carter there.
Ball on the floor. Love fighting for it. It's going to be a jump ball. The arrow favors the Pride.
And you see Love there. He was trying to just hit that no-looker to Carter, and it was just so contested, so clogged in that lane. And that's really what the Knights have been struggling with tonight, is getting down, being able to get that full head of steam and get towards the rim.
Greer, baseline, up, off the glass, no good, gets his own rebound, and gets it to fall. 90 seconds remaining in the first half. Pine Lake up by 2.
You know, he said, fine, I'll do it, but I'll pass it to myself.
Knights taking their sweet old time here on this possession. Love, back to Davis. He's got some space, finds Carter, and he gives it away.
And the
Pine
Knights-
Lake headed the other way. Greer, easy layup. And it's a 4-point Pine Lake lead, under a minute to go now. Into Carter, blocked away. Gets it back, puts it up, and good. That's great intuition right there by Carter, just sticking with that play.
Yeah, Knights just keep trying to attack the interior, and you're going to find cracks in the wall. You're going to be able to get those points, and that's going to make you force the play outside a little bit more as well.
Nice now set up in a zone. Taken away by Davis. Headed the other way. The freshman puts it up and gets fouled hard. And we'll have 2 shots and a chance to tie this game at 30 if he makes both of them.
Shrubbery.
It's good. Wozniak coming into the game as he'll replace McConaughey, giving the junior some extra time to rest heading into the halftime break.
Shrubbery.
2 for 2 from the line. Cameron Davis, the best free-throw shooter on the team, shows why he has that percentage so high. Game tied at 30, under 30 seconds to go in the second quarter. You gotta imagine Pine Lake taking the last shot of the first half here. Mahoney holding the ball. Love applying some pressure. Knights still in that zone. And that's gonna be a walk on Mahoney.
And now Knights maybe looking to go into this half, take the lead, carry that momentum into the second quarter, or second half, excuse me.
As the Knights had 6 guys on the floor there for a second, as Carter and Wozniak check out. Coach K putting some more shooting into the game with McConaughey and Nelson for the final 10 seconds of the second half. Davis to Nelson in the corner. He'll take it. It's good! Drew Nelson puts a cherry on top of the first half, and the Knights will have a 3-point lead going into the halftime break. As Drew Nelson finally finding his shooting stroke.
And you see he's walking off the court with
Big
a big
old grin.
smile. Oh, that makes me so happy to see him finally be able to connect.
And he's just such a great teammate and such a great guy to have on your team. And you just want to see guys like that excel. And what do you think the Knights are going to need to take into this second half if they want to come out with a win?
I mean, really a good first half so far. You just got to play a little bit better defense. The shooting has really been on point this evening.
Yeah.
That's been the deciding factor holding that 3-point lead. It's just more of keeping up what you're doing
Yeah.
and just watch out on the fouls as well.
Yeah.
Knights up 33-30. 16 minutes gone, 16 minutes remaining here from Huntersville. We'll be right back. Lingerman Charter Sports Network. Back here for the second half of play. The Knights lead 33-30. The first half capped off by a corner three by Drew Nelson. And the Knights looking to carry that momentum into the second half.
Zane, I want to start this off by saying shout out to Aiden Kalashevsky, who is not here representing the Pine Lake Pride because he is sick and under the weather. So Aiden Kalashevsky, I hope you're having a fantastic
Shout out Stuart
day.
Storm, if you know, you know.
If you know, you know.
Should have gone to Cooperstown, but we got robbed. Would have won the Natty.
Should have.
Open it, Love! Corner three!
Let me gritty now.
Love with his second three of the evening makes it a 6-point game.
All we need left is a hungry solo Dunkachino signature to cap off the night. Let's go Knights.
Gary Greer, shake and bake. Hands it off to Morgan.
A little bit of shrubbery.
It's going to be a foul on Makaniad, a blocking foul. .30 seconds gone here in the second half. Knights up by 6.
Go Knights.
Spin move, up, off the glass, no good. A rebound by Carter, and he gets fouled by Greer.
This
Davis.
men's team really low on players tonight. It feels like
Yeah.
there's nobody available. Only 9 players have checked in all night long.
Frierson still out with that hand injury. That's a big loss for the Knights.
And then no Justin Massey, and
Yeah.
no Peter Fusco so far.
Corner three, Roberts. No good.
Look at that, the Nightmare kind of showing up a little
Yeah,
bit
getting
now.
low up there.
Slightly.
Takes 3 men to start a movement
That's
over
right.
there.
Go Knights.
Greer. Up. No good off the back iron. He's been cold this evening.
He has.
Up court to Love. Loses his handle.
Oh, give me.
He was open,
That looks
decided
like
not
a
to take
three
it.
almost.
Davis. Short.
2 back-to-back short threes. How was that not a travel?
It's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to be Pine Lake basketball. Minute and a half gone here in the third quarter. Pine Lake still looking for their first points of the quarter. Mahoney brings it past half court. Hand off to Morgan. Lentz driving inside. Lefty layup up, no good. And Love gets the long rebound. Davis to Love. 3 ball. It's good! Bennett Love with his second 3 of the quarter, and that makes it a 9-point game.
He's been hot all night long, just a catch and shoot. That's been pretty much all of his points.
That's
so
his
far
bread
this
and butter
year.
right there.
That catch and shoot.
Mahoney
Oh,
to Greer. Back to Mahoney, the freshman with the 3. It's good! Anything you can do, I can do better. Mahoney gets the 3 right back.
big answer for the Pride there.
Roberts to Love. He'll drive in. Finds Nelson.
Good
Cutting. Up and one! Drew Nelson breakout game. A great cut, a great pass, and a great finish.
Doing it all on this end. Step back 3 to bank it in at the buzzer right before half. And then an and 1 off an absolute dime from Bennett Love.
One shot on the way for the senior. Money.
I forgot to do it.
Didn't matter. He got it anyways.
Apologies.
42-33, Knights lead. 5:20 remaining here in the third period. Mahoney in the corner. Morgan up and no good. Rebound by Nelson. Davis brings it up. Step through, layup. It's short. Rebound by Roberts. That's going to be an up and down. Roberts just kind of 50-50 if he wanted to put that ball up or keep it. And that's going to result in a travel. Hunter, taken away by Roberts. Who put it up and slam it down, kind of. A rim grazer right there by Cameron Roberts. It's a double-digit lead for the Knights. 44-33. Pine Lake's got to call a timeout. 44-33, 4:38 remaining in the third quarter. We'll be right back from Huntersville. The Knights, a hot start to the third quarter. Back here after the timeout. The Knights lead 44-33. Really not expecting this, Palmer. The Knights up by so much against one of the better teams in the conference.
That's right, a little defensive battle. They've played well all year long against conference opponents.
Just haven't got the win.
No, it's been unfortunate. CSC, CTK, both thrillers.
Yeah.
Man, that CTK game, probably one of the better high school basketball games
I've ever watched.
That was incredible.
I feel
bad it
after
couldn't
the
go
end of
our
that
way.
CTK game, I feel like I was out there playing. I was drained.
I was sweating.
Yeah.
I really was.
4:20 remaining in the quarter. Knights up by 11. Gary Greer, the man with the basketball, is going to be who they need to get them back in this ball game. Mahoney, long three. No good. As Pine Lake just has not been shooting the ball well at all this evening.
Just a lot of forced shots. Only a couple threes made by the Pride here. It could be because Aiden Kalashevsky is out and he is a spot-up three-point threat.
Davis, past half court. Love in the corner, he gets doubled. Drives baseline, tries to find Carter. And it's gonna be a foul. Good work by Carter right there, just keeping the basketball.
Probably one of the more strong physical players on
Yeah.
United's roster.
The third team foul on the Pride of the quarter.
We haven't seen his signature turnaround jumper
No.
mid-range, though, yet.
Corner three, Love, it's good! Bennett Love has been hot as a firecracker here in the third quarter and
Another
gets
one.
another three ball to fall.
Saying it's raining threes right now. Give me a raincoat.
47-33.
Well, that's a travel. Come on.
No travel call right there on Hunter. Greer asking for it, and he gets it. Mid-range. Can't get it to fall. Too strong. Long rebound goes to the Pride. Works it inside. Spin move. Up and no good. And Pine Lake, I mean, feels like they're shooting a beach ball right now. Just can't get it to fall.
Yeah, tough quarter for the Pride. Oh, gosh.
As a timeout by Coach K right there keeps possession with the Knights. 2:51 remaining here in the quarter. Knights lead 47-33. Pine Lake's only scored 3 points in the whole third quarter, and that has led them to a 14-point deficit.
Tough third quarter for the Pride. Knights shooting the rock really well right now, especially with no Colin McConaughey. He's been cold for a good portion of this game. And all credit goes to Bennett Love as he's shooting the lights out right now.
3 3-pointers in the quarter. As the Knights lead 47-33 with 2:51 remaining. The five on the floor, you got Cameron Davis, Jake Wozniak, Bennett Love, Alex Massey, and Drew Nelson.
A series of shooters here. I like it. As Hungry Solo said in the chat, it's raining threes. Zane,
Nelson off the screen.
please.
It's good! Drew Nelson adds to the tally. And the Knights have been red hot from beyond the arc.
Zane, there is a 100% chance of raining threes in Huntersville tonight.
Hey, can we talk about that inbound play by Coach K right there? Getting his man open.
Shout out Coach K for that impeccable inbound.
As the Pride just get their second bucket of the quarter right there, and we're over halfway gone.
Gosh, looking like Zane in the park right now.
Woo.
Pine Lake Pride, it's been tough.
More of a defensive player myself, I'll say.
That's right, scrappy defensive
Yeah.
player. Oh.
Davis
Oh.
to Nelson in the post.
Valentine?
Taken away by Mahoney.
Looking a little Mahomey there.
I see what you did there. Mahoney up
Oh.
mid-range. It's no good. Loose ball will stay with Pine Lake. .151 remaining in the quarter. Knights up by 15, as this would be a massive win, looking for their first conference victory of the year.
Kind of sacked their schedule where they played almost the best teams, or
Yeah.
the projected best teams at the first half of their season. So now they have, Bradford and Langtree hopefully to get a couple of nice wins.
As Massey gets fouled right there by Dillinger. That's going to be Dillinger's fourth personal. Massey thinks about it, won't shoot it. Now to Davis. Love, corner three.
Please.
No good.
I feel like we would have gotten spoiled with another three there.
As it was it was the right
On
power,
target,
just
yeah.
a little bit right. 70 seconds remaining in the quarter. Pine Lake needs some momentum going into the fourth. Corner three, Mahoney. No
Oh.
good. The shooting woes continue. Nelson. Bang! Drew Nelson breakout game. Yet another three for the senior.
Drew Nelson with a huge three. I mean, this is the first game where we've really seen him shoot the ball really well. I'm really excited for him.
Greer will drive in.
Oh.
Up, no good. He has been ice cold tonight. Davis to Nelson. Oh, just in and out. Rebound by Wozniak. He gets fouled. As I think I might have flipped over this table if Nelson hit that one.
Zane, I was actually going to do a sumo wrestle move, get up over and just hug Drew on the court.
Yep.
If he hit that other three, that's fantastic. You can't beat it.
I would have jumped over the table like Gable Stevenson jumping over the ropes.
Yeah, Hungry Solo tapping in again. Just
Three,
spamming
three,
the
three.
threes. I mean, can we stop hitting threes? Nice little free throw. Shrub.
Wozniak misses.
See,
As
the
Robertson Holder will come in.
The reason why he didn't make that was because I just said shrub, not shrubbery. Almost a three right there. That's right. Come on, Jake. Shrubbery.
It's cash.
Bang. Massive.
Under 30 seconds to play here in the third quarter. Mahoney with the rock. Drives left side. Keeps it himself a bad pass. Ball stays with the Pride. Morgan, three ball. Dillinger, no good. Massey has it, 10 seconds left. They gotta have some pace here. 5 seconds remaining. Screen by Wozniak.
Another three.
Three ball, Davis.
Please.
It's
Oh!
good! A cherry on top to a spectacular third quarter. The Knights lead by 20.
Saying it's raining threes right now. Just a atrocious quarter from the Pride. But
Pine
the
Lake
Knights
only
going up
s-
20.
The Knights outscore Pine Lake in this quarter by 20 plus. Pine Lake only puts up 7 points in the third quarter as they trail by 20.
Absolutely incredible performance. This is the most complete quarter we've seen from the Knights. Just raining threes.
57-37 lead, 8 minutes remaining. The Knights trying to hold on for their first conference victory of the year. Back here for the fourth quarter. The Knights up by 20, 57-37, 8 minutes remaining in this game.
Zane, just a little Shrubbery good luck.
Yeah.
We haven't seen the Knights team look like that since Shrubbery was exist.
Yeah.
Wow. Thank you.
Cole Sheets gets the bucket to start off the fourth, and that's going to be a foul on the Pride.
He's ready for Alex Massey to go on the other end and dunk
Yeah.
that ball.
Massey's got some hops.
He's got some hops. Senior year, we could be seeing an in-game dunk.
Yeah. McConaughey checks in for Holder. McConaughey gets doubled. Roberts wide open, easy layup for the junior.
Just some bad defense by Pine Lake, trying to put way too much pressure, not even leaving a man down the other end of the court there.
20-point lead for the Knights. Sheets, top of the key. Now to Greer. The sophomore clearing things out, now gets the screen. He's going to need a big fourth quarter. Corner three, no, he doesn't take it. Mahoney will drive in. And Wozniak charged with the foul.
Looked like all foul, or not all foul.
All ball.
All ball, excuse me. Not all foul. I'm pulling for the Knights tonight, Zane.
Two shots on the way for the freshman. First one is short. Second one is good. 50 seconds gone here in the fourth. Pine Lake trails by 19. And yet another foul called on Greer.
Pine Lake really struggled on the defensive end.
Yeah.
Just hacking away now.
That's his fourth personal, so the next one will take him out of this ball game. And really, if Gary Greer fouls out, you really write off all chance of a comeback.
Yeah, he's honestly their best scorer.
Yeah.
Not tonight, but
No.
you know, on paper he has been. So that would definitely make for a tough comeback as they stay in this little 2-3 zone.
Connie to Davis. Now to Wozniak. A tough pass taken away by Sheets.
I mean, when there's that much pressure, there's going to be holes in that defense. So
Yeah.
it's going to be important they continue to put that much pressure on our guards.
Greer,
finding
free
guys to
ball. No good. His cold shooting night continues. McConaughey will take it himself.
Wow.
Layup is good. And McConaughey, when he goes to the rack like that, there's not many players in the state that can stop him.
Saying I'm stepping away when he gets to the rack.
Yeah.
No way I want
Hey,
to
you
do
have
that.
it, man. I don't
Yeah,
feel
that's
like.
right. A lot of people do that to me playing basketball
Yes.
as well at Abernathy Park.
Greer will drive in. Gets fouled. 2 shots on the way for the sophomore. And the Knights, a chance to stack 2 wins in a row with a very favorable game on Friday night against Langtree Charter. That one
Hoping
on the
for,
road.
Hoping for a win there.
Yeah.
That'd be big. Got a PR tonight, 14 viewers.
Ooh.
Fantastic. We're down to 2 at one point.
Yeah,
so we
in the
appreciate
women's
the other
game.
12.
What's the PR this year? Probably like, we had
We had
30.
32.
Yeah, 32.
We had 32, so
Hopefully senior night we can get up
that would
to
be
those
pretty
numbers.
nice.
Roberts to Love. Wozniak to McConaughey. Bring me shrubbery, the finest in the land. Call him McConaughey, he is the man.
Zane, that was the most poetic piece of words that you could have done to describe that. Pure shrubbery. A
Pure
shrubbery
shrubbery.
masterclass. I love it. If anybody would like to, please spam up shrubbery in the chat.
Can we get some S's in the chat for shrubbery? Davis will drive in. Up and roll by Cameron Davis.
With a little extra shrubbery on that.
As everything the Knights do works out in their favor.
Zane, this just feels like I'm playing 2K on rookie mode right now. Anything I chuck up is
I feel
going
like
in.
I'm playing Davis on 2K right now, as everything's going in.
Ho, ho, ho. It's raining threes. It's raining threes.
I'm playing threes on blacktop right now, and I got LaMelo Ball just trucking them up.
Ho, ho.
Cameron Davis gets it to fall.
I did not think the Pine Lake parents appreciated our NBA 2K chirps there.
No.
So apologize to anybody who had to listen to that. Didn't appreciate that. Oh, Bronny James. What the
Are we getting to Davis? What do you have to say?
I can't really comment because I would be a liar if I said that that wasn't accurate. But, you know, I'm a great competitor and I'm a great broadcaster, and I won't let my 2K skills detract from my human being.
I love that. I love that.
We got Hungry Solo tapping in once again. So much shrubbery. That's exactly how I would describe today's game. Shrubbery all along. A shrub fest.
I hope Hungry Solo appreciated my riddle. I worked on that in the timeout, and I really liked
That
it.
was fantastic.
Davis up and under. No good.
Zane, I'm going to go ahead and just publish that poem and see how it does.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Valentine.
Corner
No.
3, Mahoney.
LeBron.
No good. Rebound up and good as Alex Burkett getting his first minutes of the evening and gets on the scoreboard.
Oh my.
McConaughey to Roberts in the corner.
I like this. Slowing
Time
down
is
the
in their
pace.
favor. Might as well use it.
Especially when we have 67 points on the board. Why not keep it as long as
Yeah.
we can?
McConaughey
Or not.
says, I'll make it 69. A great layup right there for the junior.
Oh, Shrub.
Too easy right there for Nolan Hunter. And it's going to be a timeout by Pine Lake Prep head coach Tony Dunbar. 69-46, 4:27 remaining. The Knights en route to their first conference victory of the year. A football pass right there up court, and the layup by Massey. Justin Massey with his first points of the evening. Halfway gone here in the fourth quarter. Greer will drive in and get fouled.
Apologies, I was chowing down on some delicious popcorn.
Courtesy of Dorian Morgan.
Thank you, Dorian.
Morgan holds the single game receiving record now
Go Knights.
Got that one against Langtree.
No ASMR.
Peter Fusco getting his first minutes of the night, replacing Wozniak.
I think our whole team has takeovers activated.
David just pointed out, I don't know if the mic got it, but our whole team may have takeovers right now.
That foul's going to be charged on Makanied. That's going to be a 5th personal on Makanied, so he's going to ride the pine for the remaining 4:04.
Oh, Henry, don't take a stumble there.
Two shots on the way for Greer. First one is good. He goes 1 for 2 from the line. Davis with the rebound, headed the other way. Massey,
Come on.
no good, just short.
That was like a knuckleball. Did you see
Yeah,
that?
no spin on that shot. Mahoney puts it up and will get fouled. As this game is just what the Knights needed this season. A tough start to conference play, especially after that heartbreaker against Christ the King. But a big win against a really good team, Pine Lake Prep. Picked atop of the preseason polls.
That's right, with multiple big-time wins, too. I mean, coming out, knocking down a couple big threes, and getting the bench, into it as well.
Yeah.
Everybody's gotten in so far.
Yeah, you love to see that when all the guys are getting active, getting some minutes.
Especially with no Blake. I mean, so many guys stepped up tonight.
Yeah.
Bennett Love.
Drew Nelson.
Drew Nelson
Nelson was
huge.
17.
17. Wow.
That's going to be a career high easily for Nelson.
I think so.
Davis up and under. Off the glass, no good.
From JV.
Charter now in the bonus. Make that both teams in the bonus for the remaining 340.
Stop.
The first one falls for Davis.
Shrubbery.
The second one on the way from the freshman, and it falls. we got Brooks talking to Officer Bo over there, using the popcorn as a little face mask. I like that. Long three from Greer. No good. Rebound by Holder.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. I think he's trying to be a little secretive over there.
Davis.
Oh, Peter Fusco.
To Fusco.
Please. Oh, it's going to be a travel.
Going to be a travel on Fusco.
Darn it. Would that have been Peter's first points? That would have been awesome.
I think he
He's
had
already
one.
had-
yeah.
no, that's right. Peter Fusco coming in as a huge point.
Rolling off the screen. 3-ball up, no good. Nelson, a great rebound right there. 3 minutes remaining. Knights up 73-49. Massey with the 3. No good. Up court, layup is good. Bo Macy, the 6'1 junior with the bucket. Makes that a 22-point game. Handoff to Nelson.
Let's go.
And he'll have 2 shots at the line.
Drew Nelson, fantastic game tonight.
Yeah.
17.
Career high.
True masterclass.
Trying to make it 18 right here.
Shrubbery.
He'll do just that. As we've really new sports network tradition has been born tonight off the shrubbery.
It has.
Off your Home Depot and Lowe's question. Who knew that a question like that
knew?
would lead to the shrubbery?
This is beautiful. This is a birth that only one can explain. Shrubbery.
Mr. Shrubbery himself.
Shrubbery Hayes, actually.
Shrubbery Hayes.
My future kid.
I'll see him in 15 years.
Future LNC basketball star.
Yes. Lentz gives it to Sheets. Now to Burkett. Tries to pass it inside, taken away by Nelson. Davis running the fast break. Up and under.
wow.
No good.
Almost looked like a foul there.
Yeah.
Some good sport. Oh. Fake.
He faked, helping
Just
him.
faked to get up. I was about to say good sportsmanship, and then pulled back the hand. That's cold-blooded. Man. I really thought he was going to help him up.
Yeah.
I would help Cam Davis up any day.
A foul will send Pine Lake to the line.
Did you see Ben Perry face? Him running up? That's messed up. I don't think Bridget's lease extends that far.
First one is up and good.
This gym is oddly quiet.
Very
Things-
quiet.
things
As
pass
Ben
very
Perry,
well.
the 6'4 junior, at the line.
That was like a fake shrubbery there.
Yeah.
From the crowd.
I don't know who that was, but someone was yelling his name loud.
I cannot recall who that was
Yeah.
either.
Gonna be a push, and we'll send the Knights to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Oh, thank you. My favorite time of the night.
As Peter Fusco, a chance to get 2 points.
Let's go. Let's go, Peter Fusco. Come on. Shrubbery.
Oh.
Just off.
No good by Fusco.
Shrubbery.
0 for 2 by Fusco.
Almost a banked in shrubbery.
Yeah.
We need a reverse shrubbery.
Yeah.
I think so.
Hand off to Sheets. 90 seconds remaining. Knights up 75-52.
Oh.
One
wow.
bounce puts it up and good.
Good pass by Bo Macy there.
As Anderson Lentz with the bucket. 70 seconds remaining now. Into Massey. Back out to his brother. Now Davis. Floater. No good. Too strong. Rebound by Holder. Finds Fusco. Top of the key. Justin Massey.
Oh,
In and
that
out.
looks good.
It's going to be Knights basketball.
It's so good.
Justin Massey off the screen.
That looks
Floater.
tough.
It's
Oh.
good.
And
And it's going to be on the floor. Oh, no. Count the bucket.
Count the bucket.
Justin
NBA
Massey with
continuation, I love it.
Justin Massey with the and one.
Only one. I think the crowd's getting into.
I think everybody at home also
They-
say it out loud,
they
please.
know what's coming. Shrubbery.
No good.
I'm 0 for 3 on
Yeah.
shrubberies the last 3 takes. It's all right though.
Might have to retire it for the night.
It doesn't matter, Zane. We're up 23. MJ's number.
Sheets. Maybe a kickball.
Oh.
No good from Lentz. Clock at 22 seconds.
Probably just dribble this ball out. Look at that. The respect play
love
from the
it.
freshman. Just class.
Davis just taking a sweet old time. Lake Norman Charter Knights finally get their first conference win of the year and their first win of 2026.
Your Christmas wish comes true, Zane.
Your final from Huntersville, Pine Lake Prep Pride 54, Lake Norman Charter Knights 77. A great victory for your Knights. Palmer, what are your final takeaways for an amazing win for your Knights?
I mean, coming back from just a fantastic women's game, where I was talking about they did everything correct. I mean, the men's game almost putting up 80 points tonight. It was raining threes. Shout out Shrubbery. If you know, you know.
Davis, final takeaways.
Yeah, I mean, the Knights are just cooking with grease, and I feel like they'll just take this momentum, and they're going to soar the rest of this season.
As the biggest key tonight, I mean, is to every game, but especially to tonight's game, was the shooting. I mean, the Knights were just lights out, especially from beyond the arc. Great games from Cameron Davis, Colin McConaughey, but the two-headed monster this evening, Bennett Love and Drew Nelson from beyond the arc. They had a great night. And really the defense as well. Guys like Cam Roberts locking up the leading scorer for the Pride, Gary Greer. I doubt he got into double figures this evening.
Just absolutely textbook, locking down what needs to be locked down. Drew Nelson with 19.
Yep.
Huge.
As Innie, what are your final thoughts from tonight's game? I mean, a great game for the Knights.
My final thoughts, I thought this was a relief of fresh air on these Knights squad. We've had a lot of rough ones coming through, but this shows something we can do. Everybody shooting the rock, passing the ball around is something great that we can do. Come on, let's go Knights.
And Innie, me and Palmer were talking about this in the women's game. This team, especially in that Lincolnton game, has shown flashes that this team can be really special. I mean, we have so many great players in this team, but it feels like this is the first complete game that we've seen all season from the Knights. I mean, they were just shooting the lights out.
Yes, I agree with that so much. We beat so many great teams, and then we come into close games with teams that we should have beat, but
No, I couldn't have put that any better. I mean, you play up to teams levels like Lincolnton. Lincolnton, a team that beat Huff, and then you play down to a level. I'm not saying Christ the King's a bad team, but Christ the King on paper is a team we should beat 8 out of 10 times. But one of those 2 times was that last game against Christ the King. So signing off for Danny Matty, Palmer Hayes, Zane Metz, Innie Alabode, David Solomon, Landon Shoslick, who's not in the picture. We want to say thank you, and we'll be back in 2 weeks as the Knights host Lincoln Charter. Signing off. Have a great evening, and we'll see you in 2 weeks at home on a Tuesday night against Lincoln Charter.
Peace.